Hi, I'm Nick from River Stills. I sell stills on eBay, River Stills, Moonshine River Stills, River Stills Moonshine, and Facebook. So if you have any questions after the video, please let me know. I'm always happy to answer. I'm going to be talking about a basic unit that I sell. A couple of things that you want to remember when dealing with moonshine stills is to check your local laws. I know that in this state it is legal to own a still, however it is illegal to use the still without a permit. I know in some states you can own it and use it, and in other states it's illegal to even own a piece of the still. So with all that being said, a couple things that you want to remember when buying your still. One, you need to make sure that it has food grade seals. Remember, when dealing with alcohol, the cleanliness is next to godliness. I run a food grade seal all the way around, high temp, and a stainless steel nut for your convenience. Also, I think it looks better and is better. Number two, when you're buying a still, you want to make sure it has some sort of pressure release. My stills all have pressure releases. This is the pressure release. When you get it, you want to make sure that you clean your still with vinegar and water. I've heard is a good one. There could be flux inside the tubing, and if you don't clean that out, it could back up your still, or the first time you run it, it will drip out the flux and look really, really gross, and be really gross. So you might be wondering, how do you make this sealed when you're putting it together? What I recommend is an oatmeal water paste. The water will evaporate, the oatmeal stays behind and creates that seal, and will keep everything nice and tight. As it comes up the column, it's going to go over to your thumper. Again, I have a food grade seal around it. It comes down through the tube into this. This will start to heat up. You don't want to fill your thumper or your still very much. Well, you want to fill them up, but only about 3/4 full. You'll put on that special paste on this one and down here. I've hooked these all up so they run on a folding table and on a standard heater that you can get at the store. Now I have a copper coil that goes all the way through and out right here. This one just goes straight on out and lets the hot water, which will eventually be in here, run out. So what you do is you hook on this hose, you clamp her down, you make sure that the end of the hose is higher than the water level, therefore it doesn't drain out on you. At which point, when the water does heat up, you let it out, put more cold water in, and then repeat the process until you're done with the still. I put in a little tube right here to connect the two. You can go to the store and buy a longer one, doesn't really matter. They click together. You will put your oatmeal paste on each one of these, and then your still is basically functioning up and running. Like I said, if you have any questions, feel free to write me. I'm always happy to answer. If you get one of my stills, again, I don't have running water in the shop. Make sure it's completely clean. Make sure you check your local laws. And I hope that this was a good demonstration on how easy and fast it is to set up one of these stills. Again, I sell them on eBay, and my website, Facebook. Look it up, River Stills, RIVER STILLS, and I sell from a 5-gallon up to a 24-gallon. Thank you for your time, and enjoy the rest of your day.